Question 1. What is the name of this shape they're testing on? Polygons. So this polygon has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can count that way, or you can count the corners, called the vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6. So being that this shape has got 6 sides, we have to call it an hexagon. What about the other choices? The octagon is a shape with 8 sides, while a quadrilateral is any shape that has got 4 sides. Then a pentagon is any shape that has got 5 sides. So maybe for your note and clearance, just write 4 sides, it's already there, quadrilateral. Then we have pentagon, 5, 6 is an hexagon. What about 7? 7 is a shape, we call it an heptagon. Then we have 8, octagon. For this level, we always stop at 8, but if you proceed to year 7, year 8, year 9, you will be taught about nonagon, decagon, which are always sometimes tested, and that is how you get that 1 mark. So let us go to question 2. In question 2, you're asked, which word best describes this set of number? So first of all, we have to know, what do they mean by the name odd numbers? Odd numbers, these are numbers that are not divisible by 2. Even numbers, these are numbers that are divisible by 2. So let me just give an example of odd numbers. Any number that ends with 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. These numbers, we refer to them as odd numbers. Then even numbers are numbers that are divisible by 2. Sorry for that. So any number that ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. These are numbers that we call them even numbers. Then square numbers, these are numbers that we find by multiplying the other number by itself. Example, 1 times 1, it is 1. 2 times 2, it is 4. 3 times 3, it is 9. 4 times 4, it is 16. 5 times 5 is 25. All the way. So these ones are the square numbers. What about prime numbers? Prime numbers, these are numbers that have got only one divisor, or numbers that are divisible by 1 and itself. We always have a confusing here for most students. You have to note that the only number that is a prime number and also an even number, it is 2. So 2 is the first prime number, because we have said that prime number are numbers divisible by 1 and itself, so we cannot start with 1. Therefore, we say 2, then 3. Remember, no number should be dividing this number. If you say 4, 2 can divide it. So we go next to 5. 6, we have 2, 3 can divide it. So we go next to 7. 8, 2, 4 can divide it. 9, 3 can divide it. 10, 2 and 5 can divide it. 11 is the next prime number. Then it proceeds on to 13, then 17, and so on. So you are asked to check these numbers to satisfy which one here is the name to be given. So we say that these numbers are odd numbers because we can look at 7, 3, 13, 25, 5 ends there, 9, 43. So these numbers satisfy to be odd numbers. Then let us proceed with the next one. Is the range of this weight. What is the meaning of range? The meaning of range is that you're supposed to be taking the bigger number in this list given here, you subtract by the smaller numbers that is in the list. for this case, we have the bigger number is 12, this larger number, then we subtract it from the smaller number, which is 2. So by doing that small calculation, you have the range of this to be 10. So moving on to question 4, you're asked, what fraction of this shape are triangles? So you're first asked to count how many triangles are there. So triangles are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to know the names. These ones are triangles because they have 3 sides. These ones are squares because they have 4 sides and they are almost equal. They are equal if you look at. Then the other ones are circle. So you're asked how many triangles are here. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I write my fraction, 5 is supposed to be on top. So making the second choice and the last choice to be the only option for this case. Then the one that we write at the denominator down here are the total number of shapes that we can see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here I'm supposed to be having 12, making the second choice B to be the right answer. Then let us proceed now to question number 5. Question number 5, you're told, what is the value of 8 in this number? Is kinda, most of the students do confuse the meaning of value. Value, they simply ask for the total value. In some curriculum, they differentiate by total value and place value. So total value, I always tell my students, just look at the position of the number. This is 8. Then the numbers that are in front of it should be replaced by zeros. There are 2 numbers, so I should replace by 2 zeros. So this is 8 replaced by 2 zeros. So the value is supposed to be 800, and makes that one the correct answer. Now we can proceed to the next question, number 6. You're told to work out and solve that equation. To solve this equation, we are going to apply something called the BIDMAS, where we are supposed to start first with the bracket, which is not there, int, which is not there, or we can call it off. Some people call it off. Division, so we have division. So I'm supposed first of all to work out this division. So it will be 12 minus 6 divided by 3. It is 2. It's just like having 6 balls. Then you divide by 3. So you will have 2 groups. Then 12 minus 2, we have 10. You have to follow the BIDMAS. Don't just do it randomly like that. Like you say 12 minus 6, you have 6, then divide, you have 2, that you'll get the wrong answer. Then we have question 7, told to work out 30% off 120. So just write 30% means divide by 100, or over. Off means multiplication, then 120. So you just remove the zeros. This 0 cancels, this one cancels here. So I'm left with 3. You multiply by 12. What is that? Here we have 6, then 3. So my answer is 36.